It's really cool combining art with functionality and manufacturing. I've never considered that before.
Hey, my name is Isabela Santos. I'm a textile designer at Sage. I never thought about interior cars, textiles, and where the textile could go. Headliner, carpet, seat, door panel. This, to me, it's very unique because some jobs you just sit there and you just do everything every day the same. Here you can work with the people at the plant, then you're gonna work with the people at the office, then you're gonna work by yourself, and you go to the customer. So you have that interaction where you talk to people and you gather information to make your design even better.
How did you discover the textile industry?
I was in design and they have a position open at Fiat Brazil, and I started there as intern. And after that, I just found out this whole textile inside of a car. I didn't have a textile background. I was a graphic designer. I was the kid who was always drawing when the teachers were explaining something. So my notebooks were full of drawings. And in high school, the logical path was like arts. So she's gonna be a painter, she's gonna be an artist. I went to art school. I liked it, but I did not love it. And I was lucky enough, someone told me about design. And then I found out, oh, there is jewelry, there is metals, glass. But not talking about glass arts. I'm talking about the glass that goes to the windows, the glass goes to cars. There is much more places where you can use your creativity. If you have a request of like, oh, I want a 3D, I want more dimension, we apply what we call emboss. And this was made based on the emojis and a pillow effect, like making it really, really bold. So
Can you do custom designs?
Oh yeah, we can do custom designs. We also do, like, for example, this Bronco logo here.
What does creativity mean to you?
We need to think about performance. We need to think about cost, price, but then there is the beauty. To me, it's connecting all of this and having a product to deliver to a person. So the customer gave us this, which is an exterior color reference, and we come to this area here where all the yarns are to see what color it's good for.
Yeah.
So
and that one's a little bit off.
this is off, yes, it's warmer. This one is
Close.
yellow. But this one, I would say, is pretty good.
Yeah, that was
Right?
perfect.
Yes. So, and that's how we made this sample. My basic tools are going to be the computer, the yarns, the Pantones. Based on the image they send us, start drawing. I can make a simulation that's going to look exactly like the fabric. So we go from the computer to make a pattern, a design. We make that in repeat to fit the machine. This is the machine we use to do this kind of fabric. If you look at inside, this is like a circular knit machine. So all the yarns are positioned on that side and it comes in a tube. This machine is able to make it the full size, like 70 inches gradation. I play with colors to get the appearance, the visual, the feeling. Then I talk to the engineer. Then I might have a call with the engineer. How about if we do this? So we brainstorm.
We'll usually just kind of review all the different things that she creates because she'll normally create multiple different patterns and colors for us to look at.
So what are you looking for in terms of what gets through to get made?
Really anything with really unique colors, you need to be really careful because then you start talking about you're introducing a lot of cost because at the end of the day, you still have to have something that you can present to the customer that they would actually pay for and want.
Where would you recommend a high schooler start in this industry?
I think you can start with design. You need to have a passion for drawing, color. You need to have this critical thinking too. Is that gonna work? If I change this pattern a little bit, if I change the color.
Do most people in your field have a 2-year or 4-year degree?
Yeah, some have 2 years degree, 4-year degrees. I have 5-year degrees. So depending on your skills.
I definitely never considered combining my love of art and cars. I think that's really cool that you get to do that. It's really exciting to feel like I could have a career in something like this and knowing that I won't end up
starving.
So I was gonna say starving artist, I didn't know if I could say that. That's what stopped me from starting out in art.
When you have your design on a computer, then you go to the machine and you see it there. It's so cool, it's so nice. But it's even better when you go out with your friends and then you're riding a car or you're driving and your product is there. Millions of cars everywhere. So that feeling, I cannot describe that, but I think that's what it kept me when I was an intern. I was
really
like, that's what I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to see my product everywhere.
Yeah. I designed a logo for a company, and seeing my logo printed in a brochure and out there was really exciting. Really gave me a lot of fulfillment and encouragement to continue on seeing my stuff out there.
I think that's the best feeling you can have.
Yeah.